With the Division 2 beta just around the corner, I thought we'd take a look at everything we know about it so far and all of the information you'll need to get in, as well as the dates, times, and what we'll be able to actually do in the beta. So the Division 2 beta is set to release February 7th and runs until February 10th. The exact times depends on your time zone, so whatever times I say, just Google it to convert it to your time zone. You can also look at the image that Ubisoft has provided for some additional times in different countries. But the actual time when it starts will be February 7th at 1 AM Pacific Standard Time, or PST, and it'll end on February 11th at 1 AM PST. So yeah, the Division 2 trailer says the beta will be ending on the 10th, but technically it ends on the 11th. The amount of time you'll play on the 11th just depends on your time zone. For example, again, Pacific Standard Time ends at 1 AM on the 11th, so it's pretty much still the 10th. Again, if you're confused about any of this, just convert the times using Google to your time zone. Now, how do you actually gain access to the private beta? There's been some confusion on how many betas we'll have. A closed, private, and open beta, or what exactly? Well, it looks like we're only going to have one beta as of now, and it's a private beta. I wouldn't say an open beta is completely taken off of the table yet, since usually when Ubisoft does these betas, they do an open beta after the private beta, like what we saw with Ghost Recon Wildlands. But as of now, they still haven't said anything about an open beta, and usually by now I think they would have at least mentioned it. They might be thinking about doing it just depending on how the private one goes, I have no idea. But as of now, there's just one beta, and it's a private beta. And to get into this private beta, you need to either pre-order the game or register on their website for a chance to be selected, and I'll leave a link down in the description so you can do that if you want to. So if you pre-order the game, you're guaranteed a spot into the beta. If you sign up for the beta without pre-ordering, you have a chance to be selected to participate, probably depending on how many spots are left. Usually with these betas, if you have purchased a physical copy, the code is sent to your email or on your receipt, and for digital copies, you usually don't have to do anything besides just search for the Division 2 beta in the PlayStation or Xbox marketplace or store. Now for the actual gameplay part of the beta, you'll be limited to one character that you can customize, and they cannot be deleted. And your level will cap out at level 7, so level-wise you can't progress any further than level 7. You'll be able to play 2 main missions, and in the open world there will be 5 side missions along with control points and other activities. There's also 7 different zones to explore: the White House, which is your main base, Downtown East, the Federal Triangle, East Mall, Final Epiphany, the 1040, and then the Dark Zone East. So yeah, we'll be able to play in the Dark Zone, and they've actually stated that this is the biggest Dark Zone out of the 3 different zones. We'll also be able to play a 4v4 PvP skirmish mode. It appears to be some type of deathmatch mode, probably pretty similar to a team deathmatch. And then on top of all of that, we also have endgame content. You'll only be able to play this endgame content at a certain time though. I think this is something that just starts at a certain time rather than being within a certain window, because at first it kind of sounded like they were saying that you have to be in the game during a certain time window to be able to play that, or you'll miss it, but I don't think so, because on their recent post about it, they said, please note that this endgame mission will be available starting on February 8th at 5 PM Central European Time, which translates to 8 AM Pacific Standard Time. And the 8th is on a Friday, so I would assume that this endgame mission won't just be for a certain amount of time, otherwise not a whole lot of people would be able to play it. Plus, the way they stated it there seems like it just starts at a certain time rather than being in a certain window, otherwise I think they would have included that window time. So yeah, the endgame mission will be available on February 8th at 5 PM Central European Time or 8 AM Pacific Standard Time. But anyways, to play this endgame mission, you'll have to complete the Jefferson Trade Center, which will be the intro mission. You'll then gain access to it, where you'll unlock 3 different level 30 characters. You'll then have to log in with one of these guys and it'll start the mission. And just an extra note, this isn't under NDA, so you can record and post it all you want, so I'll have a ton of videos on this beta as well. And I think that's pretty much everything we know or you need to know. If I missed anything, be sure to let me know down in the comments, and hopefully I'll see some of you guys out there during the beta. See ya.